Sing it with me now. Everything, 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 everything sucks. Bears football! You're going to say, Jeff, you were singing out of key there. I'm not nearly as out of key as the Chicago Bears team is in 2023. How about them apples, huh? Holy shit! And you thought week 1 was bad. Coming into today's game against the Bucs, this was a must-win for the Bears. They just had to have this game. They needed to be 1-1 after today. They just had to. Because you're staring down the barrel of a Week 3 matchup against the Chiefs. You don't want to be going 0-2 and then heading into that against the defending Super Bowl champions. And not only did you want the Bears to win today, you wanted Justin Fields to look great doing so. For fucking once! You wanted him to see him be great and decisive throwing the football. Like you kind of take for granted that the defense was going to suck today, right? Well, Ass Williams isn't there as the defensive coordinator. Matt Eberflus will be calling the defensive plays. You're going to get more blitzing. And none of that shit fucking mattered. Because Eberflus sucks. He sucks. He looked all sweaty and swarmy on the damn sidelines, over his head, not knowing what the fuck he's doing. Because, of course, the dumbass general manager of this Bears team, Ryan Poles, his first major action when he got the damn job was to hire a defensive-minded head coach from a Colts team whose defense was never elite under him, and furthermore had just gagged up in the last week of the season against the tanking Jags. And then you go into this offseason, a team with the number 1 overall pick and the most cap space, and that's the defense you trot out. Invest significantly into the linebacking group, which is not something most competitive championship contending teams do, but somehow Ryan Poles has a different fucking formula. Meanwhile, that defensive line sucks all types of shit and dick. It's into scat and all of that. And that secondary's young, not very deep, and oh, now Kyler Gordon's out with a hand injury, and oh fuck, here we go again. Like you knew from Jump Street, first offensive series for the Bucs, they march it all the way down the field. Yes, it results in a field goal, but you just knew, it's going to be one of these fucking days. They're going to let Baker Mayfield go crazy, and he did! What great charity for the Bears to allow Baker Mayfield to look good today, helping him in his odds for getting a quarterback contract for somewhere next year. How nice! But fuck. All that mattered today was that goddamn offense and getting a win. All that mattered today was Justin Fields looking like he had any type of growth or progression from week 1 whatsoever, and I'd argue he looked every bit as bad and potentially, if not worse. Like it didn't start out that way, though. The first drive, I tweeted before the game, what's Gutless Gutsy going to do? It's going to be a wide receiver screen to Darnell Mooney. It's going to be a deep post to DJ Moore. It's going to be halfback dive. And he actually threw a deep post to DJ Moore. And then, fancy this, another play. And they throw it to DJ Moore in the flat. And before you know it, they're in scoring range. And Justin Fields hits a bootleg. Of course, Chase Claypool misses a block because he giveth one play and he taketh away and taketh off like 5 fucking others. And you're looking at the Bears are up 7-3 and you're like, that's what I'm talking about. This isn't Bears football. This is modern 21st century football. Where the fuck was that in week 1? We want more of this. And of course, throughout the rest of the game, you didn't fucking see that. It's the 2nd and 10 halfback dives. It's the 3rd and long wide receiver screens. And we'll talk about screens in just a moment here, right? But the bottom line is this. Justin Fields sucks. You can make all of the excuses that you want. But in 27 starts, I believe it is now, he's 5-22 as a starter. It's time to stop babying this young man, and it's time to start coming to grips with fucking reality. Not only is he not progressing, not only is he not stagnating, I would argue that year 3, even compared to his rookie year under Numbskull Nagy in 2021, Justin Fields is fucking backsliding and regressing. You want to talk about all the sacks that this Bucs defense got on the Bears offensive line today? Fine. Except you have to acknowledge that the majority of them was because Justin Fields holds onto the ball too goddamn long. Yet another masterpiece by Gutless Gutsy. Put him up. Put him up. I know what I'm doing. I'm the offensive coordinator. I didn't get here by accident. I got out courage. I picked high wide receiver screen. Instead of, getting Justin Fields out on the move, moving in the pocket, doing all these things, having more designed runs for a quarterback that had a damn near record-setting season as a runner last year. You try to make him into the pocket passer that you stubbornly started to do in 2022. It didn't fucking work before you changed. That Matt Nagy tried to do in 2021, which didn't work before they tried to change it. Oh, no, he didn't, because it's fucking stubborn-ass Nagy. Like, Justin Fields just sucks. Well, don't give up on the young man. Why does he deserve any of the benefit of the doubt at this point? He is a below average to crap NFL pocket passer. And I haven't even watched the All-22 yet. And I can't even imagine what I'm going to see there. Like, there was one play in the first half. Fields is literally looking at that side of the field as part of the progressions. You've got the running back running the seam pattern. Roshan streaking wide open. He doesn't fucking throw the ball. Why? Because that would require Justin Fields to be able to process what he sees and react to it, and he just is fucking incapable of doing it. Same shit from Ohio State 3-4 years ago. And even when you get in the second half and you're like, okay, the Bears have sucked here, but this is a close game, but you feel like it's going to slip away really quickly. The Bears are in a part where down 10 in the fourth quarter, here comes Justin Fields all of a sudden, you're throwing the ball vertically, fucking Chase Claypool actually comes through with the play, for Christ's sakes. And now it's a 3-point game. And for once, the defense, you knew it was going to be this kind of day when on the second play of the game, the Bears defense, Jaquan Brisker, has a pick right in his hands and he fucking brickhands it. You knew it was going to be one of those days. But the Bears defense tightens up late. The Bears get the ball back on offense, deep in their own territory, yes, but with a little over 2 minutes to go. And what is the gutless one? Put him up. I know what I'm doing. Big time situation. We're going to take some risk. We got to go for it. Halfback screen. Like, the fact that you called it once is ridiculous. The fact that you called it again, and then Justin Fields right there on the goal line decides, I'm going to fucking throw into this and get picked off. Like, you're looking for Justin Fields and saying, this could be a career-defining moment, young man. Go forth and show us something. And instead, he did what he did several times in 2022 in these spots. You could blame all of the other talent around him all you fucking want. You could blame the coaches who suck all they want. You could blame the in over his head, as per usual, Bears general manager, which you should. All of them are responsible. But at the end of the day, you guys gotta stop as fans. Stop making excuses, justifying, defending, and coddling this young man. He's just not good enough. Oh, he's working really hard. Well, what the fuck is he working on? Because it sure isn't showing up in the games. It sure as hell doesn't show up on film. You just can't throw that fucking screen in that spot. I don't care what Getsy is called. And then when the Bears get the ball back, he eventually throws another pick, although I don't blame him as much because, of course, it's Chase Claypool with his soft vagina-like hands, lets it go right through, interception, fucking game over. And the Bears are staring down 0-2, heading into a matchup against the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. There's no growth. There's no progression. And it's going to be one of these chicken and egg debates all season. You might even get a better game or two out of Fields. Like if you look at the box score, it doesn't look atrocious, but that means that you didn't actually watch the game. How many times he looked paralyzed back there in the pocket. How many times he was just stubbornly holding onto the ball. Get fucking rid of it. Throw it. Do something. I'd rather him throw 5 picks throwing it down the field than what the fuck I saw today. But he still ended up with 2 picks late in the game, and look at what happened. You can't take the sacks that you take. You can't be missing shit that is in the play. Like the rare time that Gutless Gutsy actually calls a decent play, you can't fuck it up because God knows there aren't a lot of those. Everything sucks. Like even going to fire off knuckle babies won't help right now. That's how bad this is. And it's about to get a whole lot damn worse. Shit, at this point, 6 wins would be a fucking miracle. I'm about to start putting on my Fire Everyone shirt every week because that's where we're already quickly getting to. A general manager who half-assed his approach in the offseason. A head coach that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. That has 2 coordinators that don't know what the fuck they're doing. And a quarterback that isn't that dude. Buckle up, Bears fans, because it's going to get a lot bumpier before it gets better, which should be an oddly familiar and comforting feeling to you, because you're used to it getting bumpier, because that's Bears football at this point in fucking time. You see this for a couple of more weeks. Why the fuck aren't we getting Tyson Bagent ready? Seriously, we're getting close to that point. It's getting that bad. Stop making excuses for Justin Fields. Stop saying he's not at fault here. He fucking is. He sucks. Luke Getsy sucks. Matt Eberflus sucks. Fucking Chase Claypool sucks. That offensive line sucks. Brian Poles sucks. The McCaskey family sucks. Everything fucking sucks!